November 21st, 2024, guys. It's Marcel with the Canadian Journalist and Dr. G with your lead story today.
Russia launches massive attack.
That's right. We talked about this, and it has happened. The U.S. authorized and instigated the attack with U.S. missiles from Ukraine, launched by U.S. personnel because they're the only ones that can launch these missiles. And they did not land in Russia. They were all counteroffensive maneuvers from the Russian system. So none of the missiles actually landed, or maybe one of 8 landed. I'm not quite sure on that. And then Russia launches its own counterattack in Ukraine with, their new radical weapon, essentially an intercontinental ballistic weapon that can carry a nuclear warhead. But now to update that, they launched it, it landed with just a normal warhead, successful. They show what they can do. They can hit anyone and anywhere in the world with these missiles of long distance travel. So now what's next? Russia is threatening to attack a U.S. base in Poland with, quote, advanced weapons. These are the same weapons Russia used for the first time earlier this morning to strike targets in Ukraine with devastating precision. NATO has nothing that can stop them. So, is Poland next? Quote, given the nature and level of threats posed by such Western military facilities, the missile defense base in Poland has long been added to the list of priority targets for potential destruction, which, if necessary, can be executed with a wide range of advanced weapons, end quote, says Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova said. So the base was only opened last week, and NATO claims that it, quote, can intercept short to intermediate range ballistic missiles, end quote. Zakharov also said this, quote, this base aligns with this long-standing and destructive practice of advancing NATO's military infrastructure closer to Russia's borders. Such actions undermine strategic stability, coupled with other harmful military, political, and military technical measures aimed at projecting U.S. power thousands of kilometers from its own territory to exert pressure on Russia and other nuclear powers. This inevitably heightens strategic risks and consequently raises the overall level of nuclear danger, end quote. So Russia has increased their threat level since Ukraine began firing long-range weapons into uncontested regions of Russia. While Ukraine continues to escalate and put the rest of the world at risk, President Biden has moved to forgive the $4.7 billion in U.S. loans to Ukraine. Senator Rand Paul attempted to block this move, but his efforts were thwarted. And here is Dr. Rand Paul to force Senate to vote to stop Biden administration from making Ukraine's debt America's. Oh, let's just pass on. We're going to forgive that debt, $4.7 billion. Don't worry. What a joke, right? Everybody, perpetual debt, perpetual fractional banking. So the U.S. government will not get that money back, as President Biden has repeatedly assured us. Oh, another lie, another long lie. It will be absorbed into national debt, which weakens the U.S. dollar even further. And here is the New York Post, where Russia threatens to attack the new U.S. base in Poland with advanced weapons. This long-term America's and NATO's construction, which lasted for almost a decade and totally neglected Russia's security concerns, has been in focus of our attention from the standpoint of compensating countermeasures. Given the nature and level of threats posed by such Western military facilities, the missile defense base in Poland has long been added to the list of priority targets for potential destruction, which, if necessary, can be executed with a wide range of advanced weapons. Yeah. And I guess there's a picture of the base. Russia on Thursday warned it could attack a U.S. defense base in Redzigolka, Poland. Okay, guys, there you have it. This is the new missile crisis, guys. This is the new World War III missile crisis. Welcome to 1984. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is the Canadian journalist here with Dr. G. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Get this information out to people. Put pressure on these neocons to not, that the American people, the rest of the world, the Ukrainians all voted in a poll recently. They don't want this. Nobody wants this. Nobody voted for this. We're all concerned about what this neocon, communist, socialist regime is trying to do to the world. Over and out.